I figured you made it this long without.
You got it, John.
Good evening. It is May 12th, 6:03 p.m. I'm going to open up the Dudley Conservation Commission. First on the agenda is the continuation of, wait a minute. First is the members present.
James Kepke.
Nancy Vakovic.
Samantha Costello.
George Slingo.
Bob Tuttle.
Fran Mikulajczyk.
Okay. Now, it's 6:04. I'll continuation of the public hearing for 35 to 37 Chase Ave, notice of intent.
Good evening. My name is Stephen Balsavich. I am here representing Verde Organico, LLC, 3537 Chase Avenue, Dudley, Mass. Per our last meeting, we went over the plans.
Yep.
And the board had requested that I show a detail of the rain garden that's proposed in the lower left-hand corner of the property, which you can find the detail on sheet 2 of 4. 2 of 4?
2.
2 of 4. There's 5 sheets, 2 of 5.
We have 4.
You don't have the fifth sheet. You're holding out on this.
No, I guess, oh, it should be up here.
Here's page 2 or 4.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
Double bar that since we don't have
This is the detail. This is the detail that was added.
And what are they trying to accomplish? Of parking lot?
So we've added a detail of the drainage, rain garden, I should say. And there was a minor change as far as the fence location on the left-hand side of Ethan Allen's building, as you'll see on sheet 1. I moved it up between the parking spaces heading towards Chase Avenue in a westerly direction.
Say that again?
If the board, if I may, I'll put my mask on. The fence now goes from here to here, instead of it used to go across here. That's the only change. All the areas stay the same as far as reducing the impervious area.
Yep.
And that's the only changes to the plan. And did you receive a DEP file number? I did.
I was told that we did, but I don't have the,
There were no comments on it. And I could gladly send it to the board tomorrow if you did not receive it.
It's Matt Buckingham.
trying to
I thought
find,
he was coming.
I thought he said he was coming. Yeah, because the last time he didn't have a DEP number.
right, that's why we
We
continued it.
continued it, right. You're losing your paper clip here, I'm not sure where it goes. What are you looking for, George?
Trying to find out if there was anything from Matt.
I thought he was coming.
Huh?
I thought he said he was coming.
Yeah, I thought so too. I just tried calling him. Nobody answered. I should
I
say
believe at
he
the
didn't
last
answer.
meeting, he didn't have any comments.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Maybe he still thinks he uses 650.
All right. Any questions from any board members? Any butters? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing at 6:09. Somebody want to make a,
Well, what motion are we making?
It was a notice of intent.
for determination of applicability, right?
Notice.
No, this is a notice of intent.
Notice of intent.
Mary L. Stone filed all the stuff with the board. I believe it's a notice of intent.
Paperwork I have is for applicability.
But do we need the DP?
No, I
number?
think, I came back before our last public hearing and filed an RDA in order for them to fix the fence, which comes under normal maintenance, because it's been, the site in general had deficiencies as far as cleaning up, cutting trees, dead trees, and some trees on both the right and left-hand side, the limbs have come down and crushed the fence. What they need, the CCC, Cannabis Control Commission, you have to have a secure site. So I filed an RDA in order to do maintenance, which was striping the parking area and fixing the fence and constructing fence where old fence used to be.
Yep.
And we received approval. Now we're coming to the next step where we're dealing with additional parking area and filling of flood area and replicating, I should say,
Oh.
creating compensatory storage.
Okay,
That was all under a notice of intent.
I got it right here.
And the wetland was
Order
flagged by,
conditions.
the wetland was flagged by Brandon Faniff, and he supplied the board, or I supplied the board with a copy of the report.
I have it right here.
Is it a notice of intent? Yeah, right?
Order conditions for,
I don't know if he said it right here.
Yeah, check the date on that. That's probably,
That's
I did the
normal.
work for Ethan Allen too.
We only have one for Chase Ave, right?
no.
There's two.
That's mapping. Definition, applicability, determination, order conditions.
Did Matt pick any comments?
Verde or
Organica.
Organica? Okay. Yes, I have an order of conditions, so, and I have both here.
The
How can
DEP
you have an
number?
order of conditions when the board hasn't voted?
Well, I mean, I have the paperwork for it,
Oh, all right.
that's what I'm saying.
But I'm 90% sure that there was a notice of intent because we're filling in floodplain and we have to comply with stormwater. If the board is missing any of that information, I'd be more than happy to email you an additional copy of the notice of intent that was filed and the
I take it
file
back.
number.
I got it right here.
All right.
Notice of intent?
Yep.
Usually on the second page of your orders of conditions, it will say the date it was filed, the date that the first public hearing was, and then the date of issuance. Could I get on this computer right here? To get the
I have no
file
idea.
number?
Kenny?
You probably need passwords and stuff like
Yeah.
that to get in.
Obviously, yeah.
I just tried to message Matt to see if he's still coming, because he emailed us to say he was coming, and nobody's heard different.
Maybe he doesn't know it's in this room.
The email said it was at 6 o'clock.
I mean, it was all the information we got. He replied to the same thing.
Nope. I have the notice of intent. And I got the checklist for the stormwater management.
Where's Carol?
Report. All right.
I'm lost without her.
Oh, this is the first time it's been this confusing. So what are we voting on?
An NOI,
First, the notice of intent.
notice of intent.
So we
Yes.
do a negative determination?
So have you talked to Matt? I'm just curious. You haven't talked to him at all?
So, but I know the history with the site.
Yeah.
Because I filed a request for determination of applicability, and it was negative. And then now that they want to do things, that's where it triggered the notice of intent stormwater.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Has
And I have
anybody
the, I
talked to
have
Matt?
the DEP file number, they have no comments.
I talked to Matt today, and he said he'd be here.
Maybe he just assumes it's due to the email.
Maybe, because it used to be 6:30 originally, and then it went to 6:15.
All right. So we have both. We have a determination of applicability that might be old, that we haven't signed because we haven't been in the office. I don't see a date on this.
I don't think we ever, other than the last time we met, I don't think we discussed this before. Did we? You were at the meeting.
I remember talking about this because we were confused about what the rain garden was. We weren't,
Yeah.
so I remember talking about it.
No,
That was
I
last-
think
was
we had a
last
meeting
time.
before that where it for the edge of the wetlands.
Mhm.
And I think that's what this one applied to.
Yeah, we're not doing any work in the wetlands. And we're not doing
All right,
any work
so right now, we're just
along
gonna
the
deal-
river.
We're gonna deal with the order of conditions, that's what you're here for.
The notice of intent,
Notice of intent,
yes.
okay. All right. I don't see anything from Matt. And he's not answering his phone, right?
I didn't call him, I texted him.
Oh.
Call him, see what happens, maybe he,
Did he send the secretary anything, maybe?
I tried calling Jen earlier and she didn't answer either.
yeah, he's not answering.
Hopefully he's not in another accident again.
Hello, this is Matt Powell. Thank you for calling. Please feel free to leave a message after the sound of the tone, and I will.
All right.
So what
He
do
didn't
you,
have anything on the last time, correct? Matt?
I can't help you, I haven't been here for the last 3 meetings.
he, I don't think he had anything on anything, did he? Because we didn't have a DEP number, so we just continued it
Yeah.
automatically. I don't know that he had, I don't remember any comments that were provided. What do the minutes say from the last meeting? I don't have a copy of that, to be honest.
I don't even
We
think
have
I
the
have a
minutes?
copy of the minutes.
Did she email? I don't remember. Probably she attached them to the memo.
Of the last meeting?
Yeah,
It was online, right?
Yes, it was.
We got the minutes here. if you want.
It says attached to the meeting, attached to the agenda are the previous meeting minutes for your review. But I don't, all I see is this. Did you guys get anything else besides this?
Just the paper, yeah?
yeah, that's all we got. She did send us the minutes, because I remember she attached both of them.
Yeah, I was trying to find them. I couldn't find them on email.
I'm looking.
He found them.
Huh?
I said he found them.
Who did?
Fran.
Fran? Oh, did you must have printed them off, right?
My secretary.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
Because I would have put that, I hate this because sometimes it embeds things.
Junk mail.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything here. She didn't add it, so I don't know if there was.
Maybe it's still in my inboxes.
I don't have anything, sorry. This is embarrassing.
Well, Jen was doing okay. I think now we've got this other problem where she's now gone for a couple of meetings.
it doesn't say anything whether he looked at it or not.
I remember seeing that. She attached it. Oh, why can't I find it now? Stuff disappears.
What would the board like to do?
Wait to hear from Matt. That's all they can do. And have Matt get in touch with you and him, and see where do you go from there?
I don't understand why I don't have it. You don't have the memo from Jen?
I'm looking, I don't see it.
You see, I don't see it either. This is all my inboxes, I wonder.
Do you know what are the last 2 dates that you came to the meeting?
I came to your last meeting, and it was a Zoom meeting.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and I gave an explanation on what we were doing, and at the time, we did not have a DEP file number. However, we do have one now with no comments, and the only item that was requested by the board was the rain garden, which I
Yep.
show on the plan.
Yep.
And other than moving that fence up towards Chase Avenue, there have been no changes to the plan. Pretty much the whole left-hand side of the project is existing, and it's just restriping the pavement that's already there
On the right-hand side.
on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, alongside the building, we are proposing all that parking area. In the front, there's already parking.
Do you show?
And we propose some parking on the left-hand side. The wetlands are all flagged
Matt
by
said everything's
Brandon.
okay.
He supplied
For that?
a report as to what he found. We are not doing any work in any resource area other than filling some 100-year flood. And it's shown in the table on the plan. And we're compensating over here on the left-hand side of the driveway that comes down.
Okay, and technically you have a DEP number now.
Yes.
So then we should be good to vote.
Yep. Yeah.
Anybody want to make?
Matt said all is good.
And I will send a copy of the DEP file
I
number
don't
to the
like,
board.
do you show the inbox of the town? I don't.
So someone want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that we grant,
Issue an order of conditions?
issue a standard order of conditions for 35 to 37 Chase Avenue.
I'll second it.
I think she said the wrong numbers.
It
35,
should be no,
37?
yeah,
35 to 37.
All right, I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
and it's not a notice of intent.
It's a notice of intent.
Yeah, so we need to change the wording.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were doing the order of conditions. No. Okay, so we.
No, NOI,
So a negative determination
negative determination.
for 30,
For 35 to 37 Chase Ave.
I make a motion that we grant a negative determination of applicability for 35 to 37 Chase Avenue, amending my original.
I'll second it.
Okay, and motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Yeah, no, we gotta go through this.
Nope.
No, because we're on screen, okay.
Opposed? Motion carries. Seeing that she's the only one with a pen.
Thank you.
I have a question.
What?
We filed a notice of intent. You have to issue an order of conditions.
Correct.
And she just voted for a RDA, a negative determination.
No.
No, notice of intent.
All right, so I will be receiving an order of conditions.
Correct.
All right. could you please mail those to my office instead of the owner, and I'll make sure they get recorded.
Do we have your information?
I can give it to you right now. And the attorney representing the site is right upstairs, Nick Adamopoulos. So once they come to my office, I'll bring them upstairs.
Okay.
These things have a way of getting misfiled and not recorded. On a project like this, I want to make sure that it gets recorded.
Do you have a business card on you?
No, but I can give you my, it's right on my plans. PC Engineering and Survey, P.O. Box 466, Oxford, Mass.
We'll let her know.
You not
Thank
forget?
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, continuation for a public hearing for Noble Street.
Do you want
Notice-
me to send you the
Notice,
number, the DEP file number?
yes, please.
All right. Thank you.
I'm pretty
Thank
sure there's
you.
one
Have a
here,
good
but I
night.
just,
I'll send
everything's,
it. I'll make sure it gets sent tomorrow.
Yep, yeah, everything.
Thank you.
Now we got a substitute for a substitute, so.
continuation for a public hearing for Noble Street Notice of Intent. I'll open the public hearing at 6:30. And okay, see it? The minutes that you had, Frank?
Need to see your minutes.
Oh, is that March or April you got? There's the one for March.
Here it is.
Okay, at the last meeting, Matt recommended that we continue because of no DEP file number, and continue the public hearing. Okay, so I don't know if we have
Can I have my pen back?
Yep.
This is the only one I got.
I don't see a file number. I don't see the,
For Noble Street.
I
There's
don't
nobody
remember
here
this
to
one either.
represent them.
So maybe we should just continue it.
Yeah,
I would think if they had something,
I don't see a file number.
Should we continue it?
Let me just check this one sec.
I mean, for 3 things on the agenda, we got an awful lot of paperwork.
Tell me about it.
It's not normally like this. Okay, well, he's looking for that. The minutes from the meeting last time, April 21st. It said the public hearing was opened. The site of the former mill building proposal to rehab the property riverfront area to be customer parking for a retail store. Currently area is gravel, looking to use a permeable surface known as grass paving, which we did talk about. Stephen, one of the people, details plan of proposed work. The plan is shown and discussed. Proposed rain garden to collect discharge as well as parking area, only handicapped area to be paved. George would like more detail on the rain garden. No DEP file at this time. Public hearing will be continued.
I have nothing on a, oh,
Cobble Street?
I take that back. We have a, yes, we do. We have a DEP number. 1460530. All right. I found it on this last place.
It's always the last place.
All right, so there's nobody here. Any questions from the board?
What were they? I can't remember what they were doing now.
Notice of intent for
Any comments from Matt?
Noble Street.
Noble Street. And
Oh, it said, the last time it said, no representative present, no DEP file. Matt advised to continue the public hearing. There's no other information as to what they.
No
were trying
number.
to do.
We need a number, right?
yeah, we have a number.
He's got a DEP number
He's
now.
got a DEP number, he said.
It's lot 6R7, 42R, and 43. Construction of wetland crossing for road.
Of a wetland crossing?
Wetland crossing. Someone want to make a motion to continue this until we get more information?
So
I'll be
moved.
fine with that.
So moved.
I'll second it.
A motion's been made and seconded to have a person come in and explain what's going on and how they are going to approach the wetlands. All right,
And then Matt's comments. What do you mean?
and no, not having Matt's comments. All right, so a motion's been made to continue Noble Street, Pierpont Estates. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor? Continue it. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next is, not even lost.
We don't have this one, right? Isn't that what the gentleman was here
Yeah.
for earlier?
So accept the minutes of March 31st, 2021, and April 21st.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes of both March 31st and April 21st, 2021.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. So want to make a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.